longer that way because, I mean, I have way too many things to promote now, and so I can't bombard my list with, every single day with something new. And so I'm a whole lot more selective in who I'm willing to promote. And so for the smaller guys that are coming into the, market that wants me to promote them, unless they have something very unique or something I really like or I really like them as a person, otherwise I have very little, if any, interest at all in promoting them. And so especially if you're the one that's starting out, you want to look at this. When you're going after the bigger JVs, the smaller JVs is easy, right? I mean, they just want to do a cross promotion, but the bigger JVs, really, this becomes even more important for you to ask yourself, well, what is it that I can do for these people? What would it make it? What would it make it for them to like me? And I oftentimes do things for people without ever expecting them to do, for them to promote me. If they end up liking me and promote me, that's great. But a lot of time I look at it as, hey, I just want to be their friends. I just want to build a relationship with them. And if they promote me, great. If they don't, that's okay. I'm not going to do something for them, only if they promote me. So think along that line. Okay. Now, selecting the right JVs. I talked a lot in the last in the last few webinars about the importance of you being an authority figure to your list, and because when you're an authority figure, when they look up to you, when your list looks up to you, when you have something to tell them to do, or when you have something to sell to them and tell them to buy, they'll listen to you. And so because of that, when you're looking for JVs, you want to look for people who have, who are very authoritative to their list, who has an authority over their list. And when you find those people that has a high authority over their list, there's a very, very high chance that when they promote you, even if you suck on your presentation, that when they promote you, there's a very high chance that you'll be able to get the sales. And of course, if you add the authoritativeness plus your sales skills that you've learned from my webinars here, then that would allow you to sell even more, a whole lot more. Okay, and so look for JV partners who have very good relationship with their list, and normally when people have good relationship with their list, is either because they're very authoritative toward their list or they are a good content provider. Okay, so they give their list a lot of good content. Okay, and so it's okay if they have a list and they're not very authoritative, but if they are a good content provider, then their lists are used to, getting good value from them. And so when they promote you, their customers are thinking, well, you know what, Tim provides a lot of value. So if Tim is promoting, X, if Tim is promoting, Dustin or Frank or Tracy, then chances are these people also hold up to the same value that Tim provides. You see, that's the way our customers think, because it's through association, and so concentrate on going after those two people. The people who are authoritative and the people who provide a lot of content to their list. And the third would be the people who communicate with their list regularly, right? So, and it's almost in this order, really.